What the heck is poppin', YouTube? Today we talk about the 2026 best-selling jerseys according to MLB.com. Most of these are Fanatics jerseys, not all of them. We got all 30 teams. This is literally just their best-selling jersey from today, which is March 2026. Spring training full effect. Season hasn't started. People are buying their jerseys for the season. So let's get into it. YouTube, let's get into it. Here's our tier list. Here are the jerseys. We have them open here as well. And I guess let's start with Atlanta. Atlanta, pretty iconic jersey. I love the away. The away is much better than the home jersey for Atlanta. Love some reference to native culture in Atlanta. Navy blue, kind of ugly. Let's go B. Oakland. I guess not really Oakland anymore, but the Athletics. Maybe one of the most iconic logos in all sports. Beautiful cursive font. Very turn of the century, iconic. Disgusting that they're leaving Oakland. And putrid ownership. But cool colors. Simple enough. Clean. The home jersey's okay. But definitely at least top of B. Could be A. Not quite S. If I didn't have to consider the ownership of this team, or if I didn't think of it when I saw the logo, it would be much higher. But it is what it is. And I think we all kind of get it. D-backs. Most 90s jersey that's ever existed in 2026. Teal fire. The snake tongue in this logo is bizarre to me. I don't get who approved this. This is not an A. This is an upside down V. But kind of looks cool. So Diamondbacks would be cooler if they actually referenced a snake in their logo instead of a fucking V. But here we are. Cool colors. Cool colors. Yeah. Let's put it right here. Behind the Athletics. In front of the Braves. And if we don't like it, we're going to rearrange this later. But this is where we're at right now. Orioles. Honestly, kind of boring. I love the orange and black. I feel like they made this orange a little too highlightery. They must have reworked it in recent years, but kind of an iconic logo. I wish that they had the patch on the sleeve with their actual bird. Just the font and the colors are not it. Pretty boring, to be honest. Could be much better, but unfortunately that's going to go in the poo-poo category. First one of the day. Poo-poo is you. This is maybe the most disgusting jersey that's ever been released. I have no clue who approved this. I think it's supposed to be referencing Boston Strong, which fair enough, but dude, what is this? Maybe I'm out of the loop, but dude. Like, be for real. What is this? We get it. Red Sox. This is a jersey that says Red Sox, and it's green and yellow. Come on, dude. Green and yellow Red Sox jersey. And it's the best-selling jersey that they have. Keep that in mind. This is what fans of Boston are buying. Boston, known for its iconic style. Beautiful city. Really beautiful city, dude. Um, first pinstripe jersey of the day. The Cubs. The Cubbies. You can't go wrong with a classic pinstripe, especially with a historic franchise like the Cubs. I love their Target logo. It's literally just the Target Superstore, whatever Walmart competitor, but they made it cooler. Target is a thief of the Chicago Cubs, and that's all that should be said. Honestly, super iconic jersey. It's almost S tier, but top of A tier for the moment. Cubs are pretty hard to beat. This is a tough jersey. White Sox. Same city. Less cool. This says sex. This jersey has always said sex. I don't know what anyone else sees. I only see sex when I see the White Sox logo. Um, it's okay, but I don't want to wear the word sex on my chest. To be honest, not quite sure how you feel, but that's how I feel. No, let's go see. It's funny because it's a pinstripe. Pinstripes are normally hard to beat. They're pretty iconic, but I don't. This logo is fucking gross, dude. And it's like they've had it forever. It's I feel weird complaining about it. People love this, but dude, like, what is this? Uh, that being said, if they redesigned it, I would probably hate it more. So it is what it is. Uh, Cincy. I like the alternative logo. Honestly, dude, just more teams need to do pullover jerseys. If they just went back to an iconic pullover jersey, big logo, no buttons, no stripes down the middle of your chest, this would be much better. This looks like a literal baseball. These are the seams. Uh, you know, kind of cheesy. Not the best team at the moment. Uh, I'll put that behind the White Sox. I'd rather have sex than a baseball on my chest. Uh, Cleveland, dude. Do I even need to say anything about this? This is a vinyl sticker that a 19-year-old girl puts on their counter to make it look like marble, thinking that blue marble exists. The land, dude, it's Ohio. Also, what are these little like inlays in the letters? This is just the most bizarre top-selling jersey I think I've ever seen. Who's actually buying this? I guess Cleveland sold 2 jerseys this year, and their 2 collectors already had their home and away. So I don't know what this alternative is, but it's pretty disgusting. Rockies, maybe the worst pinstripe jersey that's ever existed. I don't know why they would use purple on a pinstripe. Also, like, is this keying? Is this typeface wrong? Why is it rock and then capital KIES? Why is the C so much smaller than the K? Like, am I the only one that sees it? This does not look correct. It literally just looks like a typing error, and it's pretty ugly. Uh, let's go. No. Let's move the Orioles up. The Orioles probably shouldn't be in poo poo. Uh, Cleveland. Detroit. Not really much to be said. This is one of the most plain jerseys. Iconic. I wish that they had the sleeve logo or some sort of patch. Uh, when they have the buttons that go equal distance, there's something kind of weird about it. Typically, it would be like 2 at the top. A lot of people would have the top button unbuttoned, and then there'd be a big break here, like this. See, break, Uh, just wearing the jersey, this is better. Uh, you're showing a lot of chest meat if you're wearing this and have it buttoned to a normal level. Uh, hmm. Go right behind. It's not great. It's not horrible, but it is what it is. Okay, hot take. This is kind of cool. I take it back. I can't. Strohs. Is this even a short form for Astros? Strohs. Stros. Astros. Stros. Astros. Like, this is not a nickname. This is not a. Has anyone ever called them the Stros? I guess I don't watch Astros games, but dude, Stros. This is a rough lineup here. The Stros, dude. I don't even know what to say about this. It's like whatever, dude. Pretty ugly colors. basic logo. I mean, it's cool. It's fine. Too many blue and white teams. Like, you're not the Dodgers, you're not the Jays, even though you have the exact same typeface as the Dodgers. Like, this is the same jersey. Am I crazy? Except one's iconic and one's the fucking Royals. So let's go bottom C. Um, Angels could be cooler, not bad. Uh, I like that it's simple enough, just the typeface with the halo. Could be reworked slightly. Interesting enough, not bad. I kind of like the red collar hit. Not too many jerseys actually do that. Um, Decent. I mean, not much to complain about. Probably put it top of C. Top of C, bottom B. Uh, Dodgers. You know, it's hard to change a jersey that people feel so strongly about. Uh, this logo's 100 years old. You're not really going to change much about it. I understand why this is a top selling jersey. Uh, Aesthetically, it's fine. Um, yeah, it's fine, I guess. Big Dodgers hater, so this is my list, not your list. It's going here. Okay, this is sick. This is the first non-Fanatics jersey. This is a Mitchell and Ness jersey that's top selling. Iconic. It looks like basketball shorts, which is cool. Um, if this were a pullover instead of a button-up, this would be top of the list. It might even be top of the list still. Uh, just the material is sickening. Sickening, Clockett says. Uh, and yeah, this is solid. Mitchell and Ness. More Mitchell and Ness jerseys, please. Let's go. Top of A at the moment. Uh, are we going Mercury Mets? Are we saying that this is iconic as the Mercury Mets? Does anyone remember this game? This series? This is so sick. If if anyone has this jersey or this hat, hit me up. Uh, I don't know. That's history. That's one of the coolest jerseys ever. Maybe now that we're going into to iconic jerseys that aren't from 2026, this needs to come back, dude. Like for real, a satin silk Brooklyn Dodgers jersey. Why has this not been retroed? Why have I not seen this since? This is maybe one of the coolest jerseys ever. Uh, the only instance I can think of a team referencing this is this Cardinals jersey, uh, which never got worn. It's zippers, which is interesting but stupid. This is basically a jacket. If they used slightly nicer materials, this is clearly polyester, not the same kind of silky material that was used here. Uh, Interesting, not that great. Uh, anyway, back to the topic of the video. Where were we? Just in Mariners or Marlins, excuse me. Milwaukee. This jersey's so ugly. This looks like a power tool. I guess it's just the name Milwaukee makes me think of the red power tool, but come on, dude. This is like a college jersey or something. This does not look like an MLB jersey. It's the most boring, stupid jersey. Uh, okay, come on. It's not that bad, but it's not good. Uh, right there. Twins pullover jersey. That's what I'm saying, dude. Sick logo on the sleeve. I've never seen this one. That's tough. Typical cursive font. It's whatever. But the colorway is sick. Powder blue. Who doesn't love powder blue? With the red hits, the varsity collar, V-neck. This is a sick jersey. More pullover jerseys, please. Like I've been saying. Mets. The Bo Bichette Mets jersey. I mean, oh, dude, why'd you do it, Bo? Why'd you do it, Bo? You were right there. Why'd you do it, Mr. Bo? I don't even know where to put it, dude. I want to put it here because it's the Mets and Bo Bichette is on the Mets. Uh, let's be somewhat fair. Let's go. No, it's these are this is a better jersey than this. Yankees classic pinstripe. What can I say? Probably the most iconic jersey in sports. That's got to go top of S. It is what it is. Yankees pinstripe. Even though it has several things I've mentioned in this video I dislike, it's the Yankees pinstripe jersey. It's the pinstripe. Uh, you can't go wrong. I wish the Nike swoosh wasn't there. Just classic Yankees. Uh, but it is what it is. Nike has the contract. Phillies. This is an example of a pinstripe that looks bad. This looks like a fast food worker. This looks like a popcorn kind of guy. I'm into the Phillies typeface. It's giving kind of like motel diner, but red pinstripes just don't look good. Um, yeah, red pinstripes just don't look good. The Pirates, the Skeens Pirates jersey. That's cool. Pirates they lean into their branding a lot. Um, Gold and black is giving pirate. Same with their pirate logo. This is one of the better logos in sports, in my opinion. Uh, off basis, Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates, Washington Wizards, both named after not mythological figures, but figures that have an iconic identity. If you look at this, you think pirate. If you look at the Washington Wizards basketball jersey, there's no reference to wizards, dude. It's just talking about Washington D.C. Give me a purple Wizards jersey, give me a cartoon wizard, and we're done. Uh, Cartoon wizard, cartoon pirate. Pirates jersey is actually pretty nice. Uh, I'd even put it above the Cubs. Where are we? Padres. This is this is like come on. What is this? Why do so many baseball jerseys just reference other baseball jerseys? Can we not do anything unique? Uh, all caps typeface. This looks like it was designed in 2001, which it probably was. I have no clue what this is. Is this a monk? Uh, Maybe I don't know what a Padre is, but this is a weird, ugly jersey. Let's go. Let's go right there. Also, dude, it's the Padres. Come on. Giants. One of the better jerseys, to be honest. A cream jersey. I don't know why more teams don't just do cream instead of white. The pure white synthetic jerseys look bad. At least the cream kind of looks like it's a natural material. Imagine if we got back wool jerseys. We need wool, we need cotton. Get rid of the polyester nonsense that Nike makes. This is decent. This is how you do a capital letter logo. Uh, Giants, Giants, Giants. I wish that they had a cartoon giant. That'd be kind of cool. David and Goliath vibe. Um, Pretty decent. Let's go B. Mariners. I don't know how to feel about this one, to be honest. I like the colorway. The logo's okay. The patch is okay. This is okay. The color's okay. Um, I don't really know what they could do to improve this, to be honest, but it's just okay. Uh, I feel like Seattle leans a little too hard into 90s nostalgia. Uh, 90s were cool. Lots of good baseball, lots of iconic players, lots of home runs, but I mean, I don't think people outside of Seattle are as nostalgic for 90s baseball as they are anywhere else in the world. 90s baseball is Seattle. I guess that's what happens when you have a failing city. Uh, that's what happens when Amazon takes over your city and destroys it. You think back 30 years ago and think it was heaven on earth when it was 1995 on the West Coast. Uh, it's cool. It's fine. It's a okay jersey. Cardinals. Cardinals are interesting. I don't know why in my head there's only one bird on their logo, but it's always been two. I went back and looked. This looks wrong to me for some reason. Is this a Mandela effect or am I just silly? I enjoy that the logo actually incorporates the typeface and the imagery. The C wraps around the bat, which is a good look. It looks cool. Uh, I don't know. It's fine. The bat color looks a little weird. It would be interesting if they included like pine tar or something on this. I don't know. Uh, could have a patch on the side. Good old bird team. Hard to go wrong with a bird team. Bird teams and baseballs go hand in hand. Uh, let's go right in front of another bird team, the Orioles. Where are we? Tampa Bay. You know, this is a perfect jersey for a team that plays in a minor league stadium. That's all I have to say. I mean, good team, horrible jerseys, horrible logo, horrible city. Uh, Also, this is like one of those super long jerseys. I don't know if people buying this realize, but this is where your waist goes. So this is going to your kneecap, dude. Uh, Good old kneecap covering jersey. Pretty bad, dude. Let's maybe right there. It's also interesting now that most of the jerseys are on the list here. Look at how many white jerseys are top selling. I don't know about you, but when I go to a baseball game, I don't really want to wear a white jersey, even though it's the home color typically. Uh, if I'm going to Looney Dog Day every Tuesday this year for the Blue Jays, I'm not wearing a white Blue Jays jersey. I'm getting I'm wearing something that won't be destroyed after 2 beers and 2 hot dogs because that's all I'm gonna have. 2 beers, 2 beers, 2 hot dogs maximum. Did I put the Rays up? Yes. Okay, Rangers. This one's interesting. I like Texas Rangers how they reference the state. There's a few teams that do that. Texas Rangers lean into it harder than most. Um, that's cool. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue on the Texas flag. If I were a Texan, this would be much cooler to me. Uh, Actual good cursive. This kind of gives like Wrangler's jeans. Uh, just Americana. The Rangers pretty solid. All things considered. And powder blue, beautiful. Honestly, top of A. This is a good jersey, and that's coming from a Blue Jays fan. If if I can give the Rangers top of A, that's saying something. This is a good jersey. Blue Jays. You know, the powder blue Blue Jays, iconic. Their logo, iconic. This is not my favorite Blue Jays jersey. I guess I'm being critical because I'm a big Blue Jays guy. The J logo is amazing. The font is okay. It's good enough. White jersey, it's fine. Uh, I love a bird team. The Nike swoosh, not super into it to be honest. It is what it is. Blue Jays, man, this hurts my soul to do. Oh, this should be higher. Let's go top B with the Giants. Um, Blue Jays, man, is it better than the Pirates? I don't know. The Pirates branding's hard to beat. This is just kind of a. If this were a different jersey from the Blue Jays, it would be much higher. I don't know if I can put it behind the Athletics. Okay, just aesthetically, number on the front looks worse than logo on the front, even though I have some higher. Anyway, inconsistent. Who cares? It's my video, not yours. Blue Jays, best team, not best jerseys, to be fair. Okay, last official jersey of this list. Washington Nationals. It's a jersey, dude. That's like stupid ugly logo, stupid ugly font. Everything has to be underlined. Dumb swoosh, dumb collar, long ass tail. Whatever. Uh, let's go right there. Yeah. So 2026 best selling jerseys heading into spring training. This is when people are buying jerseys, getting hyped up for opening day. Uh, it is what it is. This is how it went. Uh, Also, just wanted to show maybe one of the best jerseys of all time. Chicago White Sox shorts. Look at this dude. I mean, look at him. This is not insane. This is sick though. They need to bring this back. I know that there's some guys in the league who want to who want to show off their quads. Let them do it. Uh, yeah. YouTube. What up, YouTube? Um, is there anything else, YouTube? YouTubers, this is another iconic jersey. Same from the same era as the Mercury Mets. This was from a single night. What's it called? Like Throwback the Night. It's not Throwback the Night, but it's something like that, right? Um, let me see. I think I have it written down. Not Throwback the Night. It was like a futuristic kind of. It was like turn the clock forward, something like that. Anyway, whatever. These were supposed to be futuristic jerseys that came out in the 90s. Giant logos. Some are way more interesting than others. Mercury Mets are probably the most interesting just because they're saying they're from Mercury, dude. Um, Off topic. Yeah. What do you change? Is there anything that is worth changing? Red Sox should be at the bottom. This is a vile jersey. Giants maybe should be higher. I don't know. Let's go bottom. I think this goes bottom A. Bottom A. Diamondbacks might have to go in front of the Athletics. Yeah, I like the way this looks. This is the same jersey. Tell me I'm lying. This is the same jersey. This is the same jersey, pretty much. Except this one says sex. Horrible pinstripes. Good pinstripes. Horrible pinstripes. Good pinstripes.